All right, people. So I want to do a little video here just about everything that's unfolded with the WWE Championship over the last few weeks. And I know I haven't been watching over these last couple weeks, but I've seen what's happened, and this is just so retarded. So I actually made a video on Miz being the champion, and now I can't upload it because he lost the fucking title so soon. So I just wasted fucking 10 minutes of my life making a video that's now obsolete. So Miz wins the title um, at the Elimination Chamber. He cashes in. And I have been saying for weeks that it is stupid how WWE is making him look like a lower mid Carter. He's running around with Morrison, acting like a fool. He's getting beat up by that fucking idiot Bad Bunny. And I'm like, you can't build your money in the bank person like that. You got to make him. I mean, you don't have to make him seem like your number one guy, but you have to make him seem like something special because that's more than likely going to be your next champion. So he wins the belt, and it just felt weird because, again, here's a guy like The Miz who's been billed like a lower mid Carter. He's been getting beat up by Bad Bunny. It didn't make any sense, and it was stupid. And it comes back to the problem once again that WWE does not know how to build up new talent. And people always, I see some people get on me and say, well, it's not the creative team, Ruthless Ranter. It's that the wrestlers nowadays suck. And I disagree with that. And this is a prime example of how the creative team fucks things up, how the creative team can hold people back, how it can fuck up storylines, etc. So the whole Miz thing was retarded. It was stupid. And then 8 days later, he loses the belt to Bobby Lashley. It just feels very random. Feels very like rushed, thrown together. I mean, Miz gets an 8-day title reign. I mean, really? You're going to bury him just like that? I mean, I don't think the Miz is like the next Rock or the next Steve Austin. I don't think he's like great, but he's definitely, not terrible. He definitely deserved like more than an 8-day title reign. I mean, it's just like you're throwing him to the curb like that, like a piece of fucking trash. Like, oh, 8 days, Miz, that's all you get is an 8-day fucking title reign. I mean, it's just laughable. It seems like the creative team doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. It seems like, oh, we gave Miz the money in the bank, but we regretted it, so we're only going to give him an 8-day reign. He's going to be a transition champion. It just looks weird. It looks rushed. And it's like they just plucked Lashley out of nowhere and gave him the belt. And it's really weird because he loses loses a U.S. title, and then he's winning the WWE championship. Like, I mean, I get you gotta lose a championship to gain another championship, but it just, again, it feels really rushed. It feels really weird, but one thing I do have to say is at least they did not bury Lashley while he was U.S. champion. They made him seem like a legitimate champion, like a strong champion. They were putting him over. He did lose the triple threat match, which again kind of is weird. And then, right after he loses the triple threat, he wins the WWE championship. But nonetheless, at least he's not a total jobber. At least he was somewhat built up, whereas the Miz was not built up at all. But at the end of the day, it seems rushed. It seems random, and it seems like Miz was just a transition champion. It's like, again, almost the creative team is like, well, we gave Miz money in the bank, but we don't want to have him as champion because maybe we fucked up 6 months ago or however long ago Money in the Bank was when we gave him the briefcase. Or actually Otis, remember? Oh, that motherfucker, that big ass, fat ass motherfucker, Otis won the Money in the Bank, and then they gave it to Miz. So I mean, this whole Money in the Bank thing this year has been all fucked up, all jacked up. Remember when Otis won? How stupid that was. How I came on here and told you how stupid that. Otis, yeah, the blue collar working man. Yeah, more like the fucking fat ass who can't fucking wrestle and has a shitty fucking gimmick. Um. So, I mean, I'm not like totally disappointed that Lashley is champion, but just the circumstances of him getting there is really weird. It's strange, and it just doesn't feel. It's like normally when somebody wins a WWE championship, there's like a struggle, somewhat of a struggle to get there, somewhat of a storyline to become the champion, at least like a month long feud, to become the champion. But no, this is just like a single match on Raw, and boom, Lashley is champion just like that. No feud, no storyline. They just take the belt from Miz like that. I mean, it's just laughable, and it just really, it almost makes the WWE Championship feel a little bit like the 24/7 title with title changes out of the blue like this. So there you go, people. There's my thoughts on the Miz being champion, which I couldn't even make a video of because his reign was so fucking short. I gotta delete the video off my computer now because the video was irrelevant. And also my thoughts there on Bobby Lashley now being the WWE Championship. Not disappointed to see Lashley as champion, but again, I thought the circumstances could have been much better with giving him the belt. So there you go, people.